the channel. We are working on another one of our October build challenge buildings. Today is the 20th, so we are doing an inn. Now this inn's going to be a little bit sketchy. It is right next to the brothel, which is called the Lost Nymph, by the way, and the stables, and it's just kind of a place where it's a bit sketchy. And the reason why it's sketchy is this is kind of the road into town, and so it couldn't be sketchy in the town because Arndt would tear it down, literally, but yeah, so I'm hoping that I can build something pretty cool here. Sorry I haven't been doing voiceovers lately, my neighbors are loud, and that's all there is to it. Not always, but there's enough background noise that when I play it back I hear it, and so I end up deleting the voiceover and just having the music. Because I do like the music anyways, so. Let's do 3, actually. So the idea here is to have a stable as well as the main inn. And it at least faces away from the brothel, so it's got a little bit of modesty to it. Like, the inn itself isn't going to be sketchy, but it's in a sketchy location. This is probably where a lot of travelers that maybe aren't so welcome in Adiran stay. So anyone who is magic probably stays here because Adiran is still on the fence about how it feels in terms of magic. And you don't really want to push people who aren't entirely sure if they don't want to, like, go burn your city down. So yeah, that is my concept here. This is an indoor. Hotel door, eh. I do have a reference image, but it's kind of blurry. Do something like that. Here for the windows, I want my sticky outy windows. Official term there. These. Ooh, but these look better. Not better, but they look how this looks. But I don't have them in the right color. Is that gonna annoy me? It will if I let it. We'll leave them. We'll leave them. They're supposed to have red roofs, but it's fine. I will accept that. Stay tuned for me not accepting that, as I so often do. There are... I don't think these are big enough, so they don't match. What about these? I really don't have those in the right color. Old standby it is. Okay. There's supposed to be like a balcony there, but you know what? Yeah, we'll put the balcony in. We will. Why not? Let's do it. I like the idea of the windows only being in the front of the building. Because again, they're like, they don't want to look on the brothel because they're like, they really want to be respectable is the idea that I get from this place. Like the owners, they just can't afford respectability. And they make a lot of money by, you know, keeping these people that aren't necessarily welcome in town well taken care of. I'm not sure who is going to own this. I'm thinking about creating some new Sims, even though Adiran is really heavily occupied, I'm going to say. I just feel like I am missing... They're going to be almost like NPCs, the Sims that I move in. But still. Also, no one has pointed out the fact that I'll delete the phone but not the trash cans. I just get paranoid. I don't know why. I just... The trash cans go in the roof. That's all there is to it. Trash cans go in the roof. Again, I would say that I don't make the rules, but I absolutely do, and the trash cans go in the room. Would I have one that's more brick? Yes, okay. And then that. And then the barn. Just like this plain wood. That's fine. I know it's got stone windows, but work with me. Alright, for this, I'm just gonna pick a really worn wood. It's weird because it's almost inset, but I can't do it properly. So I'm just gonna do it the best that I can. And then we'll I'll put these on walkthrough blocks. Also, I just wanted to apologize because I know it seems like I'm rushing. I kind of am. To get all of these done in time. Like, this was actually quite harder than I expected. I got ahead really quickly and then I slacked and got way behind. Especially because I went on a trip and things happened. So, I'm on track to finish this, but these are subject to change is what I'm gonna say. And of course I'm gonna film decorating quite a few of them, and people are like, I want to see the interiors, and I totally get it, and I fully intend on decorating all these lots because they're going to be in use. Hello, Richard! He was very upset that I went on a trip, and then the person who came to feed my cats was worried they couldn't find him, and I call him Chupacabra on occasion when he's being crazy. And so she sounds like me. And so she was like, Chupacabra! And he totally came running out, and then he was so betrayed by that apparently he just sat there and glared at her. I have a picture, it's the funniest thing. It's great. It's a little Chupacabra kitten who also plays with dog toys, which everybody thinks is ridiculous, and I agree. It's very silly, but he destroys cat toys. Like, you know those like durable dog toys they make? They need to make those for cats because he absolutely, within hours, sometimes minutes, destroys cat toys. But I do adore him, so. Alright, I like that these trees look like they're coming over. And I like that, weirdly. But I want to make sure they don't look like they're growing out of stone. It looks a little off, but it's fine. Wow, that was a quick build. I've been doing these pretty quickly lately. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I'm pretty good at building, I would say, when it comes to building really quick things, because I just have a lot of practice by now. I was thinking about a fence, but I don't want to do that. So last but not least, go down, 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 down. Let's get these ceiling tiles. I bet you thought I forgot. No, she didn't. I mean, I've forgotten in some of the other buildings, but that's because they're interior. Alright, and this one, I'm just gonna do the same thing? Yeah, we'll do the same one. And there you have it. This is our inn. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I kind of want to call it the Golden Hind, because I like that name. Because these are outside of the land, that's why, with like the brothel, I didn't put Arndt's approval banner on there. Because these aren't necessarily approved by the Crown. The Crown obviously knows about them and collects taxes, but they're outside of society almost. So Art doesn't want, his name associated with a brothel or a rundown inn. He has the shining utopia of Adiran City. Sorry, that was my chair. And yeah, sorry, I was pulling up all of my references because I have quite a few more to make, but I think we're going to cut out here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Again, very sorry that I haven't been doing more voiceovers, or I feel like I'm rushing through them, but I promise you this is just to get the challenge done and to fill out Adiran itself. Because I have a lot to build for Adiran. Adiran is a large kingdom. And just because I'm cutting out some things doesn't mean it's necessarily getting smaller. So I will see you guys in the next one.